Hey everyone, it's that time of week where I come on here and I shuffle some oracle cards and we see what your midweek messages are. This week, I'm going to be using a deck that I haven't used in a while, but it is one I enjoy working with. It's called the Animal Allies deck. Now, this is a unique deck because on one side you have animals and on the other side you have crystals that you can work with. So I do love that because it adds just sort of that heightened experience with the energies that you're going to be working with this week. Okay. Oh, we had a jumper for number one. So I want you to choose a number one, two, or three, whatever resonates with you, and let's get to it. So if you chose number one, this one was really wanting to come out of the deck. So we've got dragonfly, and the crystal attached to this particular one is amethyst cathedral. And dragonfly, as some of you may know, is all about transformation. For me, it's also about the connection to the divine and the other side. Dragonfly often brings messages from spirit. So, with the dragonfly coming in this capacity, what is it right now that you are ready to transform in your life? What is it that you're willing to work on with spirit helping you? And knowing that as long as you're paying attention to this and focused on it, it's going to drive you forward for your highest and best good. And allow that process of transformation to gently unfold for you. Call dragonfly energy in and work with dragonfly so that you can go, okay, yes, I am self aware, my emotions are balanced, everything is transforming with ease and grace, right? And then to amplify that up a bit, you're going to work with the amethyst cathedral. Now, I do love amethyst cathedrals because you can put crystals in them to charge them, but generally it has obviously the same properties as amethyst does. So it helps reveals situations that we may not have seen before. Amethyst is a very powerful stone for that. It's also a very gentle stone that helps us allow to work through the process. It allows us to take care of ourselves, to take care of the situation. And it helps us also, it's a really good tool for working with dream work. So, as we're working towards that transformation, as we're working to that next step of whatever is going to be revealed and on our path, amethyst will help us do that transformation with ease and grace as well. So grab a piece of, it doesn't have to be a cathedral, you can grab a piece of tumbled amethyst and carry that in your pocket, and it's going to help assist you as dragonfly is. So if you chose number one, I'm going to leave that with you. Now, if you chose number two, let's draw a card for you. And oh, one of my favorites. So the card that you got for number two is whale, and then you got hemimorphite for the crystal. Now, whale comes in. For me, I love working with whale. It's as such a large creature, it's such a gentle energy. It's really about going with the flow, listening to the sounds, listening to the fear, the feelings, and connecting with spirit. They have such a beautiful song when they're communicating with each other. So they're going to come in this week. They're going to really help you gently create that reality, but they're also going to help cleanse what no longer serves you as you're working with a lot of that water energy around them. And so I want you to focus. What are you hearing? What are you thinking? What are you seeing? What are you feeling? And pull orca energy, pull whale in energy in, and pay attention to all of the sixth senses that you have, the clairs that you have, and work with that inner GPS. Okay. Because when you trust the process, you trust yourself, everything is going to unfold seamlessly for you. It's going to be a lot of that ease and grace that we're working with this week in our messages that keeps coming up. And hemimorphite is really something that we can work with as far as our sensitivity to the sound, as far as our thoughts, our emotions, and our words that are being broadcast. It's it's a stone that helps us stay mindful of what we're putting out there to the world, the energies, the thoughts, the intentions. So hemimorphite is an incredible stone to work with to help you stay focused as you're creating that reality. All right. So I'm going to leave that with you if you chose number two. Now, if you chose number three, last but not least, let's get a card for you. And the card that you guys got, oh, another one of my favorites is elephant. And you got Veracite for the crystal that you're going to work with. Now, elephant is really about trusting yourself. It's coming into that focus, to that wisdom, to that knowledge. So you've got all of this life skills that's brought you to this very moment. So tap into that ancient wisdom, tap into all of the incredible energy that elephant is bringing in. They're also very communal animals. So, they grieve with each other. They celebrate with each other. So this is a time and it's coming in as a reminder for you, bring your family, bring your herd closer. So what is it and who is it that celebrates you and lifts you up and that you want to celebrate and lift up and bring them in? And trust yourself, trust your people, trust the situation as it's unfolding because you have that wisdom coming in. You have elephant supporting you with the wisdom, the knowledge, but also the physical strength. So call on their energy and say, okay, this is great. I've got this. Now, the Veracite stone is really about a trust stone. So if you got a piece of this, it's allowing you to trust that intuition. It's allowing you to trust that wisdom, and it helps you access the power of believing those hunches, believing your inner GPS, and trusting that intuition, and working with all of the skills and your sixth sense that you have. So I really want you to think about that, how you're going to work with that this week. I'm going to leave that with you if you chose number 3. As always, thanks for listening. I appreciate you all so much. Feel free to share with your friends, and I'll see you the same time again next week.